Can't contain myself. Too darn good. Too darn good. What's up, family and friends? Friends and family, internet strangers, neighbors. If you are with me, you are with fam. So let's roll. Thank you for joining for the moment. If you're listening to this, you're awesome. If you're listening to this, we're awesome. And we're doing it together, and it only gets better. Excellent and improving. Winning streak continues. Let's go. So anyway, Monday morning, feeling excellent, feeling amazing. Hit the gym, get after it, do that good work, get that blood pumping and that heart beating, and and continue with the mission. What's up, what's up, what's up? I don't have too much to say. It's Monday morning. I'm just here for consistency. I'm just here to show you that we out here and we getting after it. Putting in some work. I got a strategy, stack some ducats, double it down, make it pop, take it to the top. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I think I figured out a really nice, my next living situation. I'm going to know about that on the end of the weekend. I haven't been on the grid in like 6 years, something like that. And so I think I'm gonna actually like have a room in a place where I can actually set up my music equipment and actually have a studio and actually make something dope to share with y'all. And I'm looking forward to it. Like the things that I've learned in the past 6 years, the experience that I've had, we're gonna make some dope ass music and it's gonna be dope. And other than that, it's consistency. It's just consistency wins the day. Persistence trumps all. And that's where I'm at with it. So just getting after it, I'm feeling the vibe. You know, so my life is at the moment pretty steadily inclining. I feel so darn good. You know, I'm just like, rawr, let's go, full power. This morning I hit it spirulina, moringa, reishi shaga, adaptogenic blend, lion's mane, some other superfood stuff, skip the coffee. I'm trying to like decaffeinate and decaffeinate. Does that make me just a living being, not in a coffin? And find other sources of energy. The spirulina is like real nice. It's my understanding that if you take enough of it, it's like green crack, in a good way. It's like just hyper energizing, and all these green things tend to be that way, filled with chi and prana, so that we can transform our chi into jing and our jing into xian. Check out Taoist Secrets of Love, Mantak Chia, if you are not aware of that process that happens in the human body. Fuck it, just getting after it. I think life is beautiful, and I think we're at a transitional phase. I posted something on Instagram yesterday that we're headed back towards lawful money. I'm watching not mainstream news, but I'm watching like the economy, because I think it's completely falling to shit, and that it's a good time to make strategies. I mentioned it briefly in my last video. Silver, cryptos, assets. It's a good time to have a big old bag of beans and rice, like a 50-pound bag of beans and rice for one family, you know, 1, 2, 3, 5 people, will get you pretty far. And we're also learning the skills. I mean, I learned how to identify wild OSHA at the Rainbow Gathering. I saw valerian. I'm gonna have to identify it a bit more to get comfortable with it, but valerian root, and you can eat dandelion and stuff like that. So I ain't tripping. So, fuck up the supply chain all you like, you know, and burn all the food processing factories. Y'all paying attention to that? And fucking, you know, Bill Gates buy up all the farmland as much as you like. We going out in the woods and we're gonna eat grass. And you know, if you're not aware, grass is very nutritionally dense. We're gonna be just fine. The protein thing is largely a myth, but you can get it from various places. In a survival situation, if you have to take an animal, you know, that would be kind of a last resort, but, you know, I'll play that game even though even though I do choose to eat vegan, in current situation. But if survival situation is a little bit of different rules, we ain't fucking with animal agriculture. Fuck that shit. They crash and burn, bankrupt them. You know, if we go back to, you know, more animal husbandry and you know, good practices, we can have that discussion. But industrial animal agriculture, no, crash and burn. But yeah, no, I mean, I look forward to learning how to forage and eat wild fruits and whatever. I think it is important to be aware of this potential that, you know, $5 gas might actually look quite cheap in 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So be prepared. And that $20 silver might look cheap by a factor of 100x, you know, in 3, 6, 12 months. We're getting to that point. The game is over. The game is over. You know, there's some stuff coming up. There's some astrological stuff of significance with this new moon on the 28th, full moon on the 14th of August, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's also really, I think, big astrological significance at the start of September, which is also when they're doing another, I don't know, it's coming. It's coming. And I think, you know, the powers that be, if they were to want to disrupt the supply chain, it would come heading into winter. So be prepared, be ready, and keep the faith. You know, if you have true faith and you stay aligned with spirit and you have confidence that you're a good person and that you know, you're willing to do what's necessary to be helpful in these situations, and, you know, love thy God with all thy heart and soul and might, and thy God is goodness. No need to anthropomorphize the divine. It does not have to be a bearded dude in a cloud. It does not have to be even Pachamama. You know, these are aspects of the divine, but they're not the divine itself. The divine is the thing inside of us that's good. The thing inside of us that won't ever quit. The thing inside of us that is always true and aligned with honesty and integrity and truth and hope and inspiration and joy and fun and goodness. So as long as we stay aligned with that and we love one another and we put in the work to support one another and we build our communities and we care and share, we're going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. I think there's going to be a lot of people that leave the cities for a while. I think the cities are going to be pretty inhospitable places at a certain point. And that's why I'm not, you know, right now I'm on the Front Range and I'm working on the Front Range, and I'm willing to do that as a short-term strategy to stack up a little bit and give myself some flexibility. But I was looking at apartments in this area. I'm not going to tie myself onto the Front Range, because if things go bad, they'll go real bad, and they'll go bad in the cities first. So, you know, think of the safest place that you can imagine within 100 or 200 miles of where you live and have a plan. Yeah, it's real like that. It's real like that. I mean, look at the stuff going on in China. I saw some videos of rioting in Panama where there were, you know, it was like 10 people hanging out the side of a police car that was just battered to shit and and, you know, they took over the central banks in Sri Lanka, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And this is just the start, friends. We've been talking about this for a long time. The Federal Reserve is fucked. It is, you know, cannot possibly ever pay its debts. It was fraudulent from the beginning. They've just been taking advantage of people, printing money without backing it with anything, playing the game, looting, robbing, pillaging. There is a good side. We're going back to lawful money. We're going to have asset-backed currency, which is great. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to play out. The AmericanStatesAssembly.net, AnavonRights.com. These are the places I go for that type of information. American nationals who properly correct their status are going to be first in line to receive that credit and you know, have access to that abundance. I think it's very important. I did it 3 or 4 years ago, corrected my status properly as an American national, not a U.S. corporate citizen, etc., etc. And these are things that you should plug into. I'm screaming it at you. I'm screaming. Correct your status. Learn about lawful money. Get some silver in your own possession. Get certain cryptos. You want to talk about that? I love to talk about that. Get some assets. I'm screaming it at you. Do not fucking come to me and cry if you're not ready when it happens. For real. For real. Anyway, I love you, but ignorance don't pay. And, there's a lot of, there's some people in my life where I'm like, yo, I got no fucking pity for people that don't pay attention to what's going on right in front of their face, when people who love them and are sincere and honest, right here, are telling them, yo, it is time to wake the fuck up and be prepared. So that's it. I know people have been saying this forever. People have been talking, and you know what the word apocalypse means? It means great revealing. It means great revealing. All that's done in the dark will come to light, and it's happening. So get fucking ready. And like I said, it's going to be all good. Stay connected, double down, triple down, quadruple down on goodness and love and connectedness and unity and prosperity and peace and family and friendship and all these things, and you'll be just fine. Align with the Most High, give praise all day, every day, celebrate, love your life, give thanks, and you never know which day could be your last. We all here together, same thing. Love you very, very, very much. And for those that don't do that and don't show the courage to do things that you've never done before and to step out of your comfort zone and plan for challenges and rise to challenges and step forward with the fucking heart of a warrior and a champion, it's only going to get worse. So that's your choice. Align with light or align with darkness, but that's your choice. There's a separation. There's an electromagnetic separation going on here, and if it ain't all good, it's all bad. And I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, but they would choose it for themselves, because that's how it works. We have divine free will. Have the courage, step forward, speak your truth, do the good. What we're seeing in the mainstream, oh my God, I'm seeing things about monkey things on TV, and they're acting like, oh God, how gullible do they think people are? I saw, not even going to go there. Government's not going to save you. Corporations are not going to save you. Mainstream media. God, I cannot wait to see these people get what they deserve. Truth is so important, so valuable. Communicating openly and clearly with people, so important, and they've desecrated it to such a degree. Oh my goodness, when they get what they deserve, they're going to scream for mercy. And they will not get it, because they are going to get the result of their own actions, and that's karma, and that's how it works, and she does not negotiate. Devil don't take checks, pay it forward, do goodness every day, and you'll never have to meet him. Word up, word up, word up. Love you very much. We out here in the world doing good, just showing you that consistency. Monday morning, getting after it. Holler, holler, holler. Winning streak continues. Let's go.